Hi, my name is Lindsay. This is my son Alex, and I would like to talk about autism. As you can tell, I would like to address to the parents, teachers, parents that have autistic kids or plan on having it. He is a very bright boy. He's also very smart. Alex, can you tell him how old you are?
5.
Can you tell me your numbers? Can you add for me?
I don't know.
Sorry about the facials. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something.
But on the most part is that you can always go look up on different things on. So as you can tell, different things. Please stop, son. Sorry about that, guys. My son is, as you can tell, he is being Alex, of course. So first, I would like to look up my different references to be able to tell you that not all kids are autistic, but you can also look up the different signs of being autism. I've been looking up on this website. It's called Active Brief. It's basically 14 early autism symptoms in young children these days. It just all depends on if you feel like your child is autistic, get them tested. I went through early steps with Alex. It's disconnection. The number one is disconnection from others. Okay, meaning basically they keep to themselves. They want nothing to do with nobody besides being family. They also have, let's see, different activities. I know, I don't like apparent lack of empathy, which is another characteristic common to children with autism, that they have difficulty empathing with others. So in this case, it's basically have too many emotions. They can be smart as can be. Don't treat them any different than any other kid. Treat them as ordinary as possible. Teach them what you would teach them if they weren't autistic. Some parents don't do that. You got to treat them all equally. Give them a little bit of a breather, don't get me wrong, because I do with mine. But at the same time, I don't. He knows his ABCs. He knows how to add. He knows how to subtract. He is very smart with numbers. I can honestly say that he surprises me every day with new activities and everything else like that. But other than that, it's basically you don't want to distance them from anybody. It's like basically giving them room and everything. Like you can do children's behavior disorders. You can do autism beats the miss. What is it? You can look up children with autism. They can even show you a chart online that I had presented in a couple of my homework assignments as well. Let's see. We're going to go to another one as well. What are the signs of autism in a child? We're going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to tell you, and there's also, what are the 5 different types of autism? You can have different symptoms. It's just a sputum disorders. ASD is what they call it. Are characterized by social interaction difficulties, communication, challenges, and technicality, and rapid behaviors. However, symptoms and their severity vary widely across these 3 core areas. So, in my case, I never even thought that my kid had autism. But I got my kid tested when he was 2 years old with early steps. You have to get 3 out of 5 in order to qualify for the program. Alex got 4 out of 5. But as he got older, he's talking more. He learns a lot. He loves school. He hates to miss, even if there's appointments. He plays with others. That's one thing he loves to do, is play with others. Here's one. There's Autism Kids Health. Okay? It's to learn the different ways of what autism's about. Not all kids are bad off with autism, but you shouldn't judge whether or not if they have a disability or not. You should always treat them with respect and, learn. It's just like people that are deaf. In order for you to communicate them, you got to learn how they teach you sign language. Autism is a little bit different. Autism is more of a challenge. You have to be able to understand, have patience, and don't do anything that's gonna, you gotta challenge them. Like, I challenge Alex every single day on what he does. I've read up, with autism, that kids can get potty trained, as a normal child, but some take longer. Some can be, 7, 8 years old, some 18. It just depends on how bad autistic they are. But you should never give up on a child, especially your child or anybody's child. Not many people understand that. What is autism?
Change the channel. Go lay down. Alex, leave all day alone.
And right now I'm dealing with kids trying to go to bed so I can get my homework done. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's
pick your room up. Want to change the show?
So you can look up any site you want. You can look up what is autism. Like Kids Health from Numerals. That is a real good site to look at. You don't want to treat them any different. If you have siblings and only one out of all them brothers and sisters that child has and just one is autistic, don't treat them any different. You want to be able to show them what it's all about. Show them that you care about them and you're not going to treat them any differently. Well, I want to thank you for my presentation, and hopefully that y'all can learn a little bit more about it just by looking up different sites for kids. Show them that you can be there to be able to support them, learn from them. Don't treat them like babies. Treat them like their age. Teach them new things. Teach them, it could be 3 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old. Doesn't matter how old they are. Don't treat them any differently. Treat them like their age and teach them new ways. And don't set aside and just put them where, I'll be with you in a minute. No. Do what you gotta do. I want to thank you for listening to my speech, and y'all have a great night. Thank you.